Alright. We are ever so close. To finishing this expansion. Where's my quest out there? So, I'm guessing, from now to maybe the 28th, I could potentially finish this expansion. We have 40 quests left. In this expansion being, no. Yeah. Yes? No? Yeah, we're 40 in MSQ. 40 in post MSQ. I do like 10 a day minimum. That's 8 streams. Wait. Yeah, that's 8 streams, right? So we're so close to the best expansion in this game. Ooh, I don't know what this item is. I don't remember it. I'm just trying to find where I left off on my page. There we go. But it would be rude of me to apologize, to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Temo Hutton. God, my brain. I forget how to pronounce some of these words. It's fine. Temo Hun.
Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance, and marked the moment of your triumph. In an instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nadam, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. It is not too much of an, if it is not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those with whom you shared the battlefield.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, so 8 streams of just story. And then I don't know how many I would need to do for raids, trials, leveling quests, like these ones, and final dungeons and such.
Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Orinir and the Dothal, and won. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fear that I have never known. But then I saw you charge in with Cyrna and the others. Before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became the one with the Uvu and declared Han. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold, I would say. Would you be willing to show us again?
Victory pose. I don't know. Okay, so it is just the victory one. Wasn't sure if it was just victory here or if it was victory pose, but just to be safe. I'm gonna also reapply my hand wrap. Praise be to the Han, and to the gods for guiding her to us. Yes, I almost just stabbed myself. We love when that happens. There we go. This music here for some reason reminds me of Pokemon X and Y. More so than the others. This one's very Pokemon-esque. Okay, I read that part. Glory to the Hun and her comrades forever and forever. 100 years, the Khan. The Han, not the Khan. I'm a disaster today, y'all. Holy crap. Alright, so that's the first mission of the day done. I'm actually gonna keep track of how many quests I have done today. Little. I'm told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words don't seem sufficient. Have a banjo. This is a Moin Hur, a traditional instrument of our people. The feet of our greatest heroes, like the Bottom and Chaka, are preserved in song. Yours will too live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it. But even if not, you may look on the Morin here and remember this time, this place, as we will when we hearken to music. The music. I wonder if bards can play that. Another quest. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You are right. To whom much is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourself so in debt to us. It was not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nodum. Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nodum? And you who saved my lord Hien from certain death? Checking something really quick. Yep, okay, I read that. Doma is in your debt, and will ever be a friend to the mole. And we to you, Gosetsu. A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Eorzea with all haste, the passage to the south of the Dusk Throne would offer the most direct route. The Dothal sealed it with their magics during the Doman Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there were a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Dothar Kar. To Dothar Han. But before that, we might visit the Dawn Throne. I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to the fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be happy to see us so soon after we beat him. Hama made us for war. At least, ever since we came to this world, we have fought. In the Nodum, blood was shed, and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson, and Zayla wept. But crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning.
We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again, thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nodum is the Nodum, and what comes after is what comes after. If you say so, the Dawn Throne first then. Yes, I shall accompany you. I don't have to run over there when I can just teleport for 60 gil. Part of me kind of wants to just do the blue quests off stream for the what's it called? Aether Currents. But I'll figure that out. The sun is disinclined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming. Humble as ever. Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azim. Near or not, your triumph in the Nodum does not raise you to such heights. Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nodum. His hurts are grave, and he requires rest, but he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not belong to the Hagen. Does not become a Hagen. We are not allies, traveler, far from it. The Nodum will come again, and with it our rule. What a sore loser. I mean, I assume he would probably win the Nodum again, but at the same time, if you think about it, if we are to bend to the knee at his rule, he's got to do that to us, like, you know, so take it like a champ, you are not the ruler right now. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the mole? Nay, the mole are beholden to the will by the gods, and they would not have us reside here. The Orenir and the Budiga may remain. We are for Eorzea, and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Iron Men. I remember our pact. Sound the call, and the Orenir will answer. So glad I am to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but we'll send for you soon. The gods are kind. I am sure Orenir will prove to be great boon in the days to come. That's not your moon. Of the dusk, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. Look into my eyes, child. See you, Azim. Are you my Nahama? Not this again. I know not what you speak of, Brother Magni, but I am certain you are quite mistaken. Quite. We should get going, right now. Agreed.
I don't remember if I actually have the ability to port over there. I don't think I do. Yeah, so we gotta do the long haul. This is kind of what I get for not doing my quests. But I'm okay with walking.
If I can't do it IRL, might as well do it in a game.
Okay, so we're on a level 66 quest. 2 more before I get my 67 quest beginning, but I will be 68 by then. So I'm always just slightly 1 level above, which is absolutely fine by me.
We're so close to them. Oh, that's that's the fate. The fate of the Uvu.
Boing, 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 boing. Sadhu.
The Han and her warriors.
Greetings, my lady. We are come to you on our journey south, bound for Eorzea, where our comrades await. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nadam?
Many were wounded, some few to death. Resplendent were the souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. And mayhap, one who went before them also. Guess his seed has quickened in his lover. When his child is born, we shall see soon. We shall see who waits behind its eyes.
I can read.
Already we must look to the next Nadam. We must grow strong of body and mind. Your war will help us do so. Say the word, we will fly into the field.
I'm taking a quick drink. Of that I have no doubt, for you are dawntrail.
There is one more thing we must ask of you. The magics you use to seal the passage to the south, would you unmake them?
If that be your wish. When we next come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight for this with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Nadam. I can't do a Gosetsu voice for some reason.
And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Aught less would be a disappointment.
Bum, 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 bum. No.
I'll do it after I get the quest complete every time. Not before it. I feel like that will confuse me.
Sadu Hatan has done her part. This passage will deliver you to Doma. This here we must part ways until the day you call us into battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Cyrena. And tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. Oh, I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. Oh, it's, red, wait, is this the Ban of the Motron? I know it's not the most practical gift, but nevertheless we wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma, or your homeland, Lise. But I do understand that you and yours have suffered greatly.
Terribly, actually. My bad, I read that wrong. That's fine.
The mole place their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. And it was in the Nadam, blood will be shed. As it was in the Nadam, blood will be shed. Your lands engulfed in storm of fire and steel. Storms of blood, if you will. Yet, as it did here, it shall make a new beginning there.
Mark a new beginning there.
May you ever walk in crimson, for crimson there is life, there is liberation.
What a beautiful line.
Thank you for your prayers, Cyrena. We will remember them.
Until we meet again.
There we go. Quest complete. Number 2.
Right then, to the house of the fierce, with me, my friends.
Yes, sir. Onward we go. Oh, Satsu.
I have not used this road before, but I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere within the south. I will go ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. Look at the little lads. Do 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 do.
Here we are. I wonder if they all gathered inside, waiting, perhaps.
That is in fact a here Midlander.
Expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do.
I used to be a Lala. I decided I wanted to be something that I don't see a lot of.
How are you
Brothers
doing
and
today,
sisters,
Jins? Ah, voiced.
pray forgive me my absence.
Thank you for coming in
It
the
has
street.
been far too long.
I guess the three hears.
Lava overload.
Goffetsu told us of your trials and
I
tribulations
do love
on the
myself
steppe.
some
Not that I've been present
some
to
funny
witness your
lalas
victory,
running
my
around.
lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alfinol and Alice Levieux, I presume. I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Kojin, too, have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hien. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
And victory will soon be ours. Quite easy as that.
The Khan has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue.
Midlanders need more love. We do.
In this place, in this
Like legit,
moment,
only one
I
other
call upon
Midlander
you all.
that I can
25
think
years
of.
oppression, of
That's a
tyranny,
streamer.
of shame.
An actual
It
streamer,
ends
unlike me
with
at this
us.
point, but
We will prevail.
Shenpai. I don't think I know of any other streamers that use Midlanders. I think Voxer's a Midlander. Yeah, he's Midlander. He's not bulky. What race do you potentially race do you play in this, Jins?
Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, little. Sorry, I am like right in you, bud. Yes, there is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alize and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetheryte here to its former glory, and I am pleased to inform you that we've succeeded. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least.
Oh yeah, I'll go do that in a minute.
I imagine you are eager to hear of the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lys and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way,
I love Alice.
we will
He's a good
prevent the
Alice.
enemy's
I love
airships from
Alfino. He's a
rendering
good lad.
support
I also love
and
Alice.
cut off
She's
one
sweet.
means of escape. Alize and I, together with the shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
You know.
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any
Bro,
such
let's cut
attempt.
the room where it happened.
After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies.
No one was in the room where it happened.
The rest is simple.
Not Femrose
We
is the
scour the
least
castle for the Viceroy, we
numerous.
find her, and we
I
subdue
think
her.
they are.
Without their leader, what remains of the Imperials' morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will
Which is
be
crazy
free.
because Femrose are gorgeous.
Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Technically, the least played race is female Hrothgars at an astounding 0.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphino's plan to the letter.
I
Time is of
believe
the essence, as you
Half
know,
Girls are the most
so let
played.
us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
Although recently I've been seeing a lot of Femrose, but I feel like I'm seeing the same Femrose just in the same spot constantly. There was no shortage of tasks which need to be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand. That said, I have only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alfino to find out how you might be of service. Trying to keep busy. Full glad I am to hear it. There is one task which come to mind. As I explained during the briefing, Alize and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on knowledge of various subjects, I must confess, I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one. Which is why I turn to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the designs of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I'd like you to go to Kugane and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies and plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, little, and thank you again. And there they vanish. That's me, Wittelfwog. So, what is your main job, Jins? So I'm always curious about that. We have a Dark Knight, a White Mage, a Bard, another Dark Knight. Myself, your Bard. Let's go. We love some good bards. I've actually been leveling a Bard on my personal character recently. How long have you been playing the game for? Like, I love asking these things. So, I apologize if any of them are annoying.
like, what's your favorite expansion? You know, how long you've been playing for. I love these things. Like, what race do you use? Like, I just love learning about the community so much because everyone's so cool in it. Other than the bots or like the very weird people, but very far and few. I mean, even like the weird ones, just like, I like to ERP. It's like, bet. Just don't be weird about the ERP. I actually don't care if people ERP or not. Don't put my character into it. That's my thing.
Little, what are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads in the Azim Steppe. Oh boy. Oh, you beat them. Good show. Shame I didn't get to see. Alfino has been keeping me appraised. With the situation Doma. I may not be any good in a physical fight, but in a paperwork fight, I'm the true Han. Yeah!
I have been playing 14 for a little over 5, maybe 6 years. I started halfway through Stormblood and didn't buy a expansion until Shadowbringers came out. Shadowbringers I bought all at once, obviously. Stumbled upon my challenge on a slave. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm keeping you awake. Hopefully you are able to get some good sleep. You know, maybe just zen to the story and whatnot. But fun fact, that's not the first time someone has said that. That is very funny to me, though. I believe that is number 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Tataru got her groove back. Yeah, I've been playing for about 5, maybe 6 years, just a little bit over. Maybe actually longer than that now. When did Stormblood or Shadowbringers came out in 2018, 2019? I actually don't know. When did Shadowbringers launch? July 2nd, 2019. I started playing early 2018. But 2018? 2017? Wait, did I start playing near the beginning of Stormblood? No. No, it was midway. How long have you been playing for? We have like a group, so in like the community so far, with someone who just recently started. We have one who's been playing since beta. And then some who are around the same time as me. And then others actually around the same time as you, February 2021. You're 2 years strong. 2 years strong. Almost 3 years. Game is phenomenal. I love this game. It's quite literally my favorite game, not including Final Fantasy 16, which is my favorite game. This is my favorite one I keep going to. Because my close friends forced me to play this game, even though you hate MMORPGs. Oh, so is your opinion on it different? Or do you still not like MMORPGs? Or is this like the one exception? Because like, I like MMOs. I'm not a big fan of World of Warcraft at times. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I do like RuneScape when I was younger. I used to play a lot of RuneScape, a lot of Wizard 101. People call Minecraft an MMO for some reason, which I get, but it's weird still.
Oh, you're here for the Parcel Sid set, right? Wait a moment. And it will be right out.
Fair.
It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea.
That's fair. The only ones that I can actually think of that are like proper MMORPGs are this, World of Warcraft, RuneScape, Elder Scrolls Online, and Guild Wars. Oh, Phantasy Star Online also exists. But I've played maybe 3 of these. Played this, World of Warcraft, RuneScape. But this definitely has my major hours in it. I think I'm nearing... actually, what am I at right now for my hours? I am nearing my 2.5k hour mark. I'm at 2.375 right now.
Sid regrets that he couldn't come in person. Apparently, his hunt for the dragon and Omega demand has his full attention, you see. So, he was reasonably confident that the document he provided would be good enough for Alfino to do the work himself. So as soon as that parcel gets here, we can open it and see what's inside.
Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping?
I believe so, yes. Why do you ask?
Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel has been addressed to the Sekisigumi barracks. Though it does not indeed bulge with the quantity of paper reminiscence of rather large instructional manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is, in fact, a sizable collection of love letters.
What? Impossible! The porter carrying the parcel addressed it to us. I saw the writing with my own eyes.
Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake.
This is a disaster. We have to find the porter right this instant.
My, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly, she neglected to take the love letters with her. They too must be redirected to their rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of the deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was middling height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kugane, I know. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors, as I recall. I will send a few of my men to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can track him down yourself? I will wait here, on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns.
Alright, so medium build, dark hair, cheery, bright colors.
My little Christmas lady.
Bum 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 bum. So originally, when I was doing like my characters, Fantasia, I was going to go with what's it called? I was gonna go with a female Ari, a little Aura, but I was like, you know what? My personal's a femme Aura. My stream one, I want to be something different. Now I have another Fantasia just in case, but you know, maybe when female Hrothgars come out, if I like the way they look, I'll become that. Who knows? I prefer shorter characters though, so I'm really hoping the femme Hroths aren't super tall, because then that would kind of not be on my list of wanting to do. But I also have like a third character that I made the joke of when female Hrothgars come out, I'm gonna Fantasia her. So I literally haven't been on her, and I'm just waiting for that day to happen.
A good evening to you, miss, but I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Baccarat. Or was it the hostelry? About no time, no time. Is this what you are looking for, my friend? I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? A mistake? For the Sekisegumi, you say?
Hoping for a female Proth on dawntrail? Same.
You're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I will take the other in exchange. Do 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 do.
Bum, 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 bum. I hope the Femroths are cute looking.
I am sorry, I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon.
Sid's parcel.
That's it. That's the parcel. You found him.
Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here.
Nope. This is it. These are the documents detailing the operation the Magitech field generator Alfino requested.
I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Little back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alfino's face when he reads the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to see that.
Oh, speaking of, Jin, what is your favorite expansion? If you have one, in this so far. And are you completed, like, on all of them? Or are you still, like, working your way through the stories?
Everyone's working hard to fight for Doma's freedom. And here I am, making the same silly mistakes.
Endwalker? Nice, Endwalker? Very nice. We have a few people in here who still haven't gone past Stormblood and Endwalker yet. So it's like, when they're in, we try our best not to talk about it. But I believe they're not so far. One of them actually isn't watching at all because they haven't seen to this part yet. Which is completely understandable. You don't want to get spoiled on this stuff. It's absolute peak for a reason.
It won't ever happen again, Little, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information.
Well, I'm taking immersion. Fair. I just dropped my earbud right on my table and it sounded like something broke, but nothing did. This is like my third or fourth time going through the story, like fully. So I'm basically just like, I want to stream this because it's fun. But I also just love this game and want something special for streaming and stuff to get me into that wanton groove of actually doing it. Oh, I just gotta check something really quick. Okay.
If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away.
Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an agreement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments we provide discreetly and at a reasonable price.
I'm sure Lord Lorito was pleased to hear it.
Indeed he was. Indeed he was.
Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alfino and Alice my regards, will you?
Yes, ma'am.
Boo doo 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 doo.
Boing. Boing. Boing.
Oh, it seems just like yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents?
Here you go. And some people said Endwalker. Really? I think... Okay, so the way that I see it is you can't look at Endwalker exclusively on its own. I think even on its own, it is a fantastic story. But Endwalker is like Avengers Endgame, right? You can't have Endgame without Infinity War. So you can't have Endwalker without Shadowbringers. Plus, Endwalker was done primarily during COVID times. So, like... Of course, a lot of the stuff isn't going to be like when they're in their offices normally. I still think it's absolutely amazing. I still give it an 8 or a 9. But again, everyone does have their own opinions. Some people wanted more, what's it saying? Some people expected better, or like different endgame content. I personally really like the variant dungeons. I like the... Oh, hello, random. Oh, look, it's a little guy. I'm sorry, is he a... I'm so confused.
I said this looks like exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi... I need to, like, finish stuff so I can read what's in... What this guy is, because... Is that his? Assuming that our shinobi can escort us there safely inside the moon's gate, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good. This is one less thing to worry about.
Where is she? Where is she? I'm blind. Oh, is Claire flying above me? No, not. Oh, you placed it over there. That was... You're sneaky. Oh, let me do my little, to the... There we go. Gotta do the bow as well. I was thoroughly confused. I was like, why is this warrior guy have a freaking carbuncle? The dreadworms. New chakrams. That's a good little gunblade. Actually, those are kind of nice. How you doing today, Claire?
Should you wish for further employment, mayhap you could speak with Alize. I believe she was planning to search for the surrounding areas.
Random tiger leather reward? Yes. Doing okay? That's good. Yeah, why do we get tiger leather for this? Or tiger skin?
I believe she was planning to search the surrounding areas for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs.
Get lunch, good for a bit. Very nice. Hope lunch was bueno.
Alfino told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me? Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint.
and there were no public executions, not a single village was put to torch. But, as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence, grilled cheese with bacon, because bacon makes everything better. Oh, so true. 2 things I cannot have, but that sounds so fire. When I used to do grilled cheeses, if I ever did grilled cheese, I was more of a tuna melt guy myself. But if I ever did grilled cheese, we would put turkey bacon and or regular bacon, whatever we really had, and like a ham or like prosciutto of some sort in there. Just like do like a double meat, like 2 cheese grilled cheese. Oh, so good on like fresh bakery Italian bread.
Oh, it's so tasty. So good.
But now I can't eat meat or cheese.
But as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveying their targets, making plans.
You're going to make yourself hungry? Nah, I don't get hungry thinking about what I can't eat anymore. Thinking about a tuna steak, though? Ooh, that sounds good.
I also just ate before stream, so I am okay right now. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let's begin our search to the north. I've been off like dairies and red meats and just kind of and meat in general other than like fish for long enough now that it doesn't really faze me. To be fair though, the smell of red meat actually makes me extremely nauseous, so I'm very glad the thought of it doesn't make me hungry. All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, south. Oh, that's right. It's like all the way down there. I do need to start thinking of what I'm gonna have for dinner though tonight. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters, then good. Last thing we need is a repeat of Rog's Reach. Even so, 'twould be prudent to search for a little longer. Boing. Boing. Hello, Eorzea. That's a big dead tiger. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all. I can't just leave the carcass laying in the middle of the road. You've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing with swords and sorcery. Though, man, it suits me better than books. I owe much to a Makote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques, and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. That's your leather reward. Ah, that makes sense. But I never could warm the common rapiers. I vastly preferred using the blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Rianji's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Red Mage Trainer? Ah, that makes sense. Anyways, we're falling behind. We should split up, and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons, to the south of here. Go ahead, go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. There she is on a reindeer.
Oh, hello there, young lady. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. You doubt my words?
Morton.
You suspect we have other purpose in coming here, huh? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well. She desires the truth. She shall have it. Deal with her.
Alright. Time to die. I love the thwacking him with a stick. Oh, there's the Namazu. Wait, isn't this who I think it is? And father, perhaps?
I saw them attack you, while this one fled. Since you seem to have... seems you had everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume.
I knew it would come to this, but at the hands of a Westerner, a Dolman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she.
The Echo!
Little.
Oh, right. Click. I really do. Even though most people know they like Stormblood. Because
The music is always top tier. I'm kind of like 50-50 on the story. I'd say out of all of them, I maybe rated a 6 or a 7. 6 in the beginning, 7.5, maybe 8 by the end. Overall, it is my least favorite. I'm gonna be like doing a whole ranking after this. Like, after I'm done with Endwalker and such. See where it all fits. But we will get to that bridge when we will cross that bridge when we get there.
Rest assured, the Nairi will receive due compensation. Young
Asahi. I got it.
has great potential. That much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Kalamad and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the province. You will need to do more.
Oh, of course. Have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I only want the best Imperial education for our boy.
Mother. Mother, I crave violence. I finished planting the rice, Mother.
Not while the officer is here, Yotsuyu. Inside, now.
Yes, Mother.
You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Kami rest her soul. She's utterly hopeless. But one cannot choose one's family. Indeed, she is of age to receive education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not, but she is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though a thought occurs to me, mayhap we can come to an understanding.
Poor kid. Just kind of want to pinch her cheeks and be like, hey, it's okay. People love you. You don't have to become a mad tyrant.
That wasn't your thing. What happened? We were talking, and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you in the head or something?
No, the echo. First time in a while.
If you say so, we should go and tell the others what happened here.
Here, Phil, think. I would say, no matter what people say about any expansion, whatever your least favorite is, whatever your favorite is, nothing beats the music. Every expansion, top tier music.
Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did. For that, I'm grateful. I told the others of our encounter, and with the disguised soldiers. Though we disposed of the bodies, it's only a matter of time before the comrades note their absence. As if we need any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You seem awfully quiet since we returned.
I'm mute, Alize. What do you think's going on, sweetheart? I've barely ever spoken. I should really just put that in here at this point, because that is, like, this is literally just my dancer fit. Okay, so this is the limits of our endurance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more? Before we get this thing.
We get to Dolma Castle.
I don't know what I'm going to be going with for this one. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite thing now. I told my friend how to do it. He does it with his Dark Knight sword all the time. Damn, that's bulky.
I tell you to rest and leave the rest of the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature, Lise returned but a moment ago. Looking a bit worried, it would seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. You may as well go and seek her out. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further.
It only goes for others. They are in the area when you do it. Yeah. I'm kind of sad it doesn't glow in cutscenes, but it makes sense. Considering it's not really meant to happen. Yeah, that we figured out. It does for certain cutscenes. Oh, let's go.
We've barely got enough armor as it is, huh?
Hey, Lise, yo. Wake up.
Oh, you're here to help? That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble and as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around.
I thought the Dome and Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that is not the case. I was about to go and tell... Why don't you come too? Oh, hell yeah. Working with the boys, working with the lads, doing the thing that they do. Alright, this is gonna be 1 second. Oh, I need to turn this light on. Oh, it is too dark in here. I opened up the window, see if that helped, but it didn't, so the light must be on. Polar beer. Say. Hey, look, speaking of the cutscenes that it does happen in.
Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alize encountered. I'm glad you're alright. Right then.
Ise, we have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village.
And every tool with an edge. But it is still not enough. With every hoe, even a hoe would suffice, but there's no more to spare.
Thank you, Chigusa. Ryusen could use a hand if there's nothing else. As for more tools, I have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever you need, whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her?
You silly girl. Of course you can. Hurry. You never know when she'll leave on a secret mission.
I like how their dynamic is. They're so cute. Adorable siblings. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about.
You're doing well, Issei. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor?
Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection.
It is not though we need full suits when of Imperial plates, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Dome and Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it'll take for him to send us supplies. Do you have any armor in the village, or some to skill to fashion, some with, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? I can read.
There's one man, a craftsman, who fled the Enclave. He's experienced and may be able to help.
I don't know if I can persuade him, though.
But maybe you two could come with me. His name is Suranuki. He lives in Kurosakari, in the south. Come with me.
Yes, sir. I had like one stray hair just like
wrapping just ever so gently around my neck. Oh, I could not find it for a while. I just got it off, basically is what I'm trying to say. Like, it is now no longer on my neck, and it feels so much nicer. I'm not, like, anxious feeling anymore because of it, which is really nice. Oh. You really just fell from the sky, didn't you? Damn.
Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? One who sings of the rebellion, of liberation? Ha ha ha! Surely they would not think to trouble me of such foolish dreams. Go on, say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Ha 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 ha!
I take the staff, I guess.
Oh, that is a fire sword. Don't need that. Funnily enough, that's really fire. That's also clean, but I kind of want to grab this because that's just... It'll fit my dark paladin vibe when I go for it.
Yeah, say that again. You would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars? Ah, mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry, the better to shield them from the blade and bullet.
If only it was so simple, Master, Suranuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured.
Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel magitech. Great cylinders come crashing to earth from on high. Shatter them into bits with my explosives. They will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel, and you will have your armor.
Well, it's not like we know any other armorers who can help. At least we got things to blow up. Oh, it's not like we know any other armorers who can help, and at least we get to blow things up. There we go. That was Lise talking, not Issei. I'm a little blind. It's okay.
Do. Can't wait to fight in Doma Castle. It's a really cool dungeon. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Armor plating, armor plating, armor plating.
Oh, one thing I forgot to ask, Eugens, if you are awake or still here, do you play on, like, console or PC? Like, mouse and keyboard or controller, actually, is more the answer I'm looking for. Because it always amazes me when people play on controller, because, like, more power to you. I think that is how I start off as well. I'm so much more inclined to keyboard now. Something screamed, do. PC with keyboard, very nice. What are those two there? Oh, it's those that it's showing me. Boink, boink. There? No. Oh, that's literally the thing right there. That's so weird how it's this is first, that's second, that's third, this is fourth. Interesting. So I just got really distracted by that for some reason. Which people go through all the menus to do something on controller hurts your soul. It really does. I was watching some DSR. God, I know, right? I think it was Nest playing DSR. And I was watching from Drax's point of view, and he was Sage on controller, and I'm like, oh no, that's not meant to happen like that. Sage on controller is like the biggest nightmare from how it looks, honestly. Like, I did Bard and, control, that's just someone punishing themselves. It really is. I did Bard and Paladin on controller for a little bit, and they sucked. Hated it.
You have that many plates of steel, I demanded. Show me. Oh. Then you are committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools, Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Kian, all dead. Their blood is on our hands.
Lord Kian's alive.
It was Lord Kian who saved us. Kian. Who spared us the worst of the Garleans.
Spared us the worst when the Garleans came.
Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought, all to win their trust. All to serve as their puppet. Restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger.
Don't tell Alfie, true.
Such shame he must have felt, but no matter, he would suffer it for his people, as a life as a slave is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ear. In his ear of dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations, so careful we would be, and yet, Doma burned for our foolishness, not that of Lord Kian. Monzen, the Enclave, all were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all. You're wrong, Master. You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Kian lives on in our hearts and in his son, for Lord Kian has returned. Lord Kian, alive? That cannot be. You lie. You lie. It's the truth. Kian came back to Doma to help her people fight for freedom. Could it be? Could it be, my lord? Kian yet lives, oh God. Band of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes, I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10, 100, how many do you need? All that and more you shall have.
I like this hype music they have for this part of the story. It's some of the best. Oh, whoops, I meant to do that so I can see both together. They're kind of fire.
Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Issei and I will try to help Suranuki finish the armor. So you've no need to wait around. Holy crap. Why not go back to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. And ask about and see what you can find.
Yes, Lise.
Hi,
Everything is in order, miss. Under Lord Gosetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. Well, help? Oh, no. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything is in its place. And everything is in its place, and every place is in it. Everything is fine.
I feel sleepy. Good night. Take care, Jin. Thank you for hanging out. Hope to see you around again. Hope your night goes well. You get some good sleep, and tomorrow goes fantastically for you, my friend. I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien's instructions to me are quite clear. I need only transcribe them for benefit of our Zela allies. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out. Keep an eye on him. Perchance, should he decide to venture outside.
Are you telling me boys ready to just walk away and do other things?
Oh, she's around still.
Oh, she changed her picture too.
Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector. Ha! To hear them mutter, one would think I intend to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look at the castle one last time before battle. Would you care to join me? You would be settling a lot of fretful minds at rest. Very good. Then let us depart for Mozen at once.
Through the door. Bum 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 bum.
Do 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 do. Fallen Valley of Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. My bad, not Fallen Valley of the Rainbow.
Away, Mr. Rainbow Tiger. I have no need to fight you.
I can just jump into the hole when I'm ready to leave. I was seeing if there's like a way out that I wasn't noticing. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. Who knows? Oh, I didn't even go through like the right thing. I need to go up on the map. I need to go north. That's the direction. Up. What is up? Do 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 do. I want a little bit more of the map unlocked. Thank you, friend. Ba ba ba. Boing boing boing.
Mozen was home to many great and powerful men of honor, samurai. Once, great swaths were razed, and people put to sword.
Oh, where's the clue?
Speaking of the samurais that were here. Oh. Damn. Dead.
The little remains stands as a testament to what was, and to what will never be again. Come, I will take a closer look.
Oh, I didn't realize I got 2 dashes now.
No sentries, at least, of the living soul.
Are you sure? There's literally monsters roaming around, brother.
Those shambles suits of armor have the run of the place.
Okay, there we go.
To think this was once a bustling street, so full of life, a river of people with a current all of its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly and sometimes discreetly. But we were always aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe, but at what cost? Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such dark musings, though they did not serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west here, when there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. If you had done that street, past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you have finished.
Yes, sir. Alright. Where? Oh, out of the circle. No, no, stay away.
Thank you, Claire.
Am I just blind, or is there nothing of use? I could just be blind. Probably am blind. Is this door open? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm dancing with this guy now.
Thank you, Claire.
Ah, there it is. If only I wasn't so damn blind to everything. I wish I could see better, but I'm just so dumb.
Alas, I found not a value, did you?
Yeah, sheath katana.
Still sheathed in its scabbard, even though shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had the chance to draw it.
That's kind of a shame.
There she is, Belma Castle, my home. They let us keep her for a time, before gradually moving their forces across to Full Menace. From Full Menace, now her every court and corridor belonged to Yotsuyu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I only visited him there on half a dozen occasions. If that, I cannot remember. The view from the keep, Doma seemed much smaller from there. Like you can hold your hand to it. Hold it in your hand. Well, Monzen at least. Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, onto the shores of the Ruby Sea. And here, in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us, wheresoever we go.
Is that true?
Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dusk to dawn, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families, our friends, our people, and our nation. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep, Hien, son of Kayan, another caretaker of the story of Doma. In its final it is a fine castle, with an even finer view, but in the end, in the end. Huh. Kami struck me down. How could I have been so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved. And I know how.
I guess I'm going with the... That's kind of a cool pistol. The purple book's kind of nice.
On second thought, little, I said you return to the House of the Fierce without me. Tell Afino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon.
Yes, sir.
Bum 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 bum.
You're doing her work.
Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of the emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
It's a boy.
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
The missions for Samurai are insane. They really are. Samurai and Reaper have such cool animations.
Yes, That might produce
Love them.
sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
Oh.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To
And
destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
wonderful.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, if you're not able to do the dungeon in the end, though, it is a-okay. I'm here to make it easy. Oh, let's go.
No plan is perfect, but there's ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you are unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the moon gates. Not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side.
Wonderful. Got Eve stuck in my brain now.
If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Suranuki is working hard, and Issei is doing what he can to help. But maybe there's more than there's more that I can do. He was like a different person at the beginning, hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope.
Wonderful.
The plan is set, and all that can be done, and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relax are now paramount. Tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not unto battle with weary eyes and lingering regret, my friend.
Hell yeah, she working out getting swole.
Soroban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means we can proceed with as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed?
I'll wait for me to refuse.
We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend.
Book.
Thing.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy if they did.
Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Ha! Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know her thoughts on the matter.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan, allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun. Live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance. To serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
Oh.
He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, Eorzea, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
Alright, before we proceed to the game reset, we're nearing the 2-hour mark very rapidly, literally less than 7 minutes now. Do 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 do. Whoa. Dumba dumba dooba dooba deeba 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 dappa 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 dappa.
The die is cast. There she is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night. Received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things, we depart at once. Alfino, instruct Lise and the others to move into position after and launch their attack.
Let me fix that.
Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition. But I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element of surprise.
I have a notification here. Oh.
Understood. I will relay your orders to the to and rejoin my unit. Rosetsu and Eorzea await the two of you at Monzen. Good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon.
Final Witness. So he's leveling this up, like, naturally. His Final Witness, I believe, is in, it's like a late. Late. Oh. Oh, there's like... Oh, I've never seen this one. This one's so cute.
I'm like, do you have any chicken nuggets in the frame?
There we go. I should really start remembering to mark these things on the map. And I apologize for that. Blank. Thank it.
Understood. Wish us luck. Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
I mean, that could work, but I should really start marking them. I feel very bad. I'm like, I can mark these. I always forget that those exist.
Our time guarding this blasted.
Oh no, I'm working for the Guardians. You can hear me, right?
It's like, I love that they're just muffled. It's like, okay, we need you to talk with a mask on, so we're gonna put a solo cup over your mouth.
Fluminous is under attack. Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter.
Also, I've always looked at their masks like that thing above the chin is just a big lip. It's just Thancred with a helm on. Yeah. Dad cred out here, just masking it up.
This is Lee's. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
I mean, considering what his character was used for in A Realm Reborn, that's like the perfect thing. It's like, oh, you were taken hostage by a Ascian? Okay, you're also gonna play the voice of a lot of normal Imperials. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 boo doo 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 doo.
Magni.
Ah, war. To wield power, to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling.
You want men kneeling before you, Magni, I see.
A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Dothal.
Preening, Oreneer. You fear that you will put the sun in shade. Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
Dun dun. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba da ba da. When people see Magni as a simp and a loser, yeah, I feel he portrays warrior. Oh, he really is. As much as I joke on Magni, I love him. Because A, he looks so badass. B, his VA does perfect for the character. And C, warrior. But he's just like,
bloodshed in war, my favorite.
Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
bum 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 bum.
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
The perfect black mage, especially when you finish stands there casting. Yeah, she doesn't move. She's just like,
my ley lines. Fire, fire,
They
flare.
seem to be enjoying themselves.
My lord, the barrier!
That it should fall so soon! Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
Perhaps.
Ba, ba, ba.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
Ba, 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 da, ba, ba.
Bum, ba, da, ba.
The wall is breached. The Kojin 2 will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle. With me!
Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba. Oh,
Yotsuyu.
wife.
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. He would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice.
Potentially, yeah.
Or the last desperate
Well,
flamings of a...
they're level like 73.
Speaking of which...
So I don't know if they're
how
going through
fares
this
my brood?
as like a late warrior or leveling up separately.
Procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord
The,
Albus.
the title
all
struck me
indications,
as
it was a
something
success.
post Stormblood. What do you thought of it? I was thoroughly
That's
confused with that.
Then he may yet be of some use.
Oh.
Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash. The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his wrath. Tell the men to fight.
Oh, he's
as
standing
if
next to me in a
their
cutscene? Oh,
lives
hell yeah,
depend
let's go
on
then.
it.
Never mind.
Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
What about the one we take out of your hair? That's a flower. We can pluck that one if you think about it.
Ba, ba, ba.
Aye, there can be no doubt the Viceroy is trapped. And so come our part. Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock. And do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers a little.
Yes, sir. What is it like in seat 3? Oh, seat 3 is just normal.
Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba.
Does it like pop up on your screen too just instantly, or do I have to put it in chat?
Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, climb aboard. Have to enter in chat. Noted. There is room enough for you all. Listen, that we might improve our odds of success, we will divide into 2 parties upon arrival. One composed of myself, the other you, Gosetsu, and you, Giddy. Given our inferior numbers, we must needs finish the battle quickly, and so, while you and yours draw the enemy's attention, I shall steal over the keep. Lest you worry, though. I've been to the castle only a handful of times, and my father saw fit to drill the layout into me. I could find my way blindfolded. Even should one meet with misfortune, the other will reach Yotsuyu. Agreed. Then let us be about it. For Doma.
For Doma. She float. What is it? Oh, is it water float? It's not just float.
Howdy.
Doma Castle, Arthard.
Hard. Off tank, hard. That was the plan.
Fun. They understand the request.
I'm gonna give you it. Because you're AoEs, right?
I didn't look at their adventure plates at all.
No worry, Danny boy. Personal health and personal matters are always more important. You take your time, you do what you need to do. Streams will be here another day, no matter what. Unless it's the weekend. And then sometimes it's a maybe. It's just like, I hope you guys don't ever feel like you need to be at streams. They're just here for you to watch if you want. I do them to keep myself busy. That's the... Hey, anything going on in life that has to take priority, that's never an issue. Always focus on your well-being, no matter how intense it may be. Sadly, no bueno. Oh wait, do they have the amazing Manderville? Yeah, oh, the majestic Manderville.
It's so cool.
I'm thinking between like Heaven's Word and Stormblood. I feel like the Stormblood dungeons are a lot more involved, which I really like. It still obviously just feels like we never do like dungeons or trials in this expansion because there are very few. Still, both sets have good dungeons. Both have bad dungeons. Naturally how it goes. But I like how, obviously because we're in a war in this one, I mean we're in a war in all of them, but we're in a war in this one, and you can feel that like chaos ensuing, which is really dope. Oh, I didn't eat my egg. You know what? It's honestly fine. I'm already slightly above level. And I'm getting the mentor bonus from Claire, so... That could be good. I'm gonna greet it. They are wearing a really nice top. What is that? That's the, oh, that's right. That's the Oktoberfest top. Or whatever it's called.
Big spider neck.
Cutscene time again.
Eorzea. Eorzea, come out and play. Dearest of all my enemies, I have new toys to show you.
Spooky.
Rough. Angie boy.
Rip and tear!
Ba 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 da 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 da.
We go together!
Ah, 0.
Damn, the the freaking Black Mage has a lot of shield. Had a lot of shield.
Die, die, die! Die, die, die! We go together!
Nice and easy. Ah, almost 420.
We go together. Together.
To the mall. Cause you're my boyfriend now, buddy. Too bad, you're dead. Shame. He almost got me. One more time if he were to fight me, he would have got me, but shame. Player comm, let's go.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all come to confront the wicked witch.
I mean, you kind of did the bad things, so
My parents taught me no better. They worked me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes. And so I was married to vicious
And I'm gonna have okay. Take care, Coda. Thank you for helping out and hanging
when I
around
pleaded
today.
for help, I was
The
told
rest
to
of your
grin
night
and
goes
bear it.
fantastic.
For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew. What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Domon. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead. And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debt.
Interesting.
But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive. As a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation. That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a doorman in the road, beaten and broken. And my heart skipped a beat. Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul. Oh! There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me? "'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast."
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads!
I will remember your words. We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
Go, my lord! While you still can! I cannot hold it forever!
No! We will not leave you behind!
My boy.
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
Gosetsu! No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
"'Tis naught this old frame cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons.
Thank you.
Nay, thank you for granting me new purpose and a measure of peace.
Gosetsu. You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully.
He's like, guys, I'm being crushed.
And
Please.
I'm a better man for your
Please
guidance.
go. I need to let this drop.
And the Doma we build together shall be better for it too. Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am, Shun. More than you know.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
There goes my boy. There goes Brosetsu.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time. Kosetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
Eyes forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
R.I.P. the man himself. Absolute legend.
I see.
I need to clear out some of this stuff soon.
Thank you. The occupation is ended. And the people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Gosetsu for lost. Before or else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river, and it could easily drag you to your deaths. I can navigate the waters easily without fear of drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Little, a word, if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. My friends, I am returned. I swam as far into the ruins as I could.
And did you find him?
Nay, lady, not remains of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of its collapses was most unusual. The floor beneath gave way before the rest. It's not impossible that it could have been sent to him tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I am sorry. There is naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Soroban, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation we once loved. Are you sure, my lord? The day is won. The morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it.
I'm going down to the docks to see if I can get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others that the House of the Fierce to go there. Magnai and Sadu know not of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them.
They fought valiantly with honor. Cyrano, I pray you tell them that as well. You too, my friend. We're instrumental in this triumph. I must insist you be present when we bring these tidings to my people.
Ba 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 da ba.
Time to go on Sildra.
The little fella, he's the final witness, he's the little fella. Curious. Final witness. Okay. Oh, it's the Bahamut stuff.
You all look like shite. Captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave, so... Ready to come aboard? On you go then, say whatever you like. I don't know what happened there, but it's over. You won. It's caused enough of celebration. And those people you're about to see need something to celebrate.
He's right.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught. Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
You're the Lord. Remember, stand tall.
Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated. But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck. We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. The people pushed to the point of breaking. And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
Lord Ian!
Doma! Doma!
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise?
Indeed.
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
Where do I go? Oh wait, is this where I just like walk out? Ba 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah. Oh, can't jump over that. Glittering Bastion. Basin. Not Bastion. Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities, at which you would be the guest of honor, like as not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, we're getting close to the end here, gamers. Very well. There are other ways in which we might celebrate by rejoining the fight for freedom in Girabania for one. Short though our time has been, we all have come to regard this land and our people as our own. I think, but we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity and rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment of respite. Lest they march on Doma again, for the sake of all concerned, we shall leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You are leaving? I'm afraid so. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steppe? Yes. The war is ended, and there's no cause to remain. The Orenir and the Dathal have already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first.
The Blue too must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our service.
And just like that, our Grand Fellowship is broken, without ceremony or prompt.
You steal off in the dark. No matter.
We have plenty to be getting on with, places to be, people to rob, and so on. And the captain was never one for mingling.
I am a pirate. Give me a song in a tavern, and I'll be happy.
Hobnobbing with Lord Ian?
Nay. No taste for the finer things.
In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. Her waters have always been fruitful. I need this up. I wish you well on your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in the crimson. Thank you, Cyrano, for everything.
May the kami speed your way. Until we meet again.
You will, because I have to talk to you for the trials, my boy. Ba, 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 ba. So I'm thinking about it. I think I'm going to do the Aether Current quest off stream, just so we have one less thing to worry about. But I am going to do those in a very specific way. I'm not going to be doing them on Dancer. So to end off the stream, we're going to be doing something specific.
That remains undone. Are you ready to depart?
We are ready.
To Kugane, then.
Ba, 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 ba.
Have everything good? We will need to weigh our anchor before Sekisekumi arrive. From the bottom of our heart, I thank you for what you've did. My regards to the Old Dawn.
Alright. Alright, I am gonna grab them just because they do kind of look good dyed black. Now we have this one. So it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 quests before we're on the last 20. But it's 6:30. I can do this one too. What am I saying?
I informed Tataru of our coming. She and Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. This is, it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors, I suppose.
70 to teleport within my own, like, location. Bizarre. I mean, that's technically where I'm heading. I'm heading to the bazaar. That's a dumb joke, Frog. What I was going to do, is... I mean, I may as well just continue on Dancer for it. Just so I don't have to clog up my space with more stuff. But I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of clothes that I don't need. I'm going to do some of the quests off stream. We're gonna have a good time tomorrow, just sailing through 8 quests, 8 plus. Hopefully tomorrow we can do 10 maybe? Maybe 12? Actually, hopefully a little bit more. Really depends.
Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations on a job well done.
It's a pleasure as ever to see your smiling face, Tataru. Less so yours, Hancock, though Rasho and I are sincerely grateful of your insistence. The pleasure was all mine, Master Alfino, I assure you.
Anyway, you'll be glad to hear that I have already charted passage for you back to Limsa. The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until you 4 have all boarded.
The 4 of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane?
Yes, I gave it some thought, and I realized that even with Doma free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle. Maybe even more than before, considering all the friends and alliances you've made.
As I told her many times before, I would be more than willing to assist you.
Also to redo my HUD finally, because that's something I've been wanting to do.
As I told you many times before, I am not about to let you worm your way into our affairs and exploits. Your connections are for your personal gain.
Must you always presume the worst?
So, there you have it. I will remain here for now. You needn't worry. I am a regular at the hostelry, a half-dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me.
Fair, fair. Gotta make sure that it was working.
So, go on, don't let me keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. When you've finished, make haste to the docks, pier number 2, to be precise. I'll be waiting for you there.
Yes, ma'am. Ba, 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 ba. Actually, you know what I want to go check really quick? In the plaza, or in the, here.
In the market.
What is it? You? 100,000 skill. Go to character, fashion accessories. There. And now I can do a lovely, oh, oops. There we go. Now I can actually have my beautiful little parasol. I kind of like this one here. Though, this one is super cute. Alright.
A little lala, bitsy beans. First arrive as always. Hopefully the others are not far behind.
Yep. At least I'm gonna do the ones in Kugane off stream.
Ah, there you are.
The
All
other
packed and ready
ones,
to go?
like the ones in the Far East, I'll do off stream. The ones not, I will do
To the
on
best of
stream
my
if
knowledge,
anything.
yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't
far as I
you?
can
It
think,
may
at
be your
least.
last
I don't
chance
know.
to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk
I want to
a
do
repeat of our
post-MSQ stuff
Ishgardian
swiftly
episode.
and easily, right? I want to be able to fly around and not have issues.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Huh?
Not to speak of, I assure you.
You there! Hold that ship!
Oh.
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. I half wondered if I had done something to offend.
I
Upon
ship it.
learning that you had departed for Kugane,
He and
we
Elise.
immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense. To wit, we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma?
Got a point?
And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself? And Gorsetsu?
Gorsetsu. I love him.
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started.
I'm
You
going
have
to
it in
do
you, Lys,
something.
to seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else.
Because I want something to do on this
Everything that
character
led us here,
after stream.
that will drive us forward. I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
Because I'm still up in the air if I actually want to be warrior
I
or
will
not.
hold you to that.
So I'm gonna start something
Go with
and then
them to
level
Eorzea.
it up off stream, but do
Tell
the
their people of our
quest
triumph
on,
and of our pledge to stand with them.
if anything.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
And I would rather have
It
it
seems
leveled
our
up
time is
somewhat
at an end.
before nothing, right?
Go well, my friends. And may we meet again beneath a western sky.
Because I do change my mind about being warrior, and I want to go down the route of a different tank. I would quite like to have it ready. I have been enjoying it on my personal character. And I have a lot of designs already, like, charted up in my mind about it. So, we're going to get that started really quick. 3-hour stream, let's go.
Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo.
I'm very, you know, flip-floppy when it comes to jobs and stuff, as you guys can see in this.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Getting 30+ levels before would be really good.
When you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
Oh, damn.
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranier Lupi.
Huh? No, my wife.
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
It's like, oh, why, thank you.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
Oh.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I will not hear another sound pass her lips.
Ruh-roh.
Until I strip the fat from her.
The lower decks, Flimsalamensia.
Oh, Lys.
Back in Eorzea at last, ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight. We're not who we were when we left. We're stronger and wiser. Let's do it. Let's get back to Alamigo and defeat Xenos once and for all.
Grab that. Alright. Now, before we do that, where does this take me? This is to Gridania. I'm just looking something up really quick. Ulda. If anyone can guess what I'm going to grab. It's totally not like I've been talking about playing this job for a while.
Triple Triad Trial. Take me to the Ruby Road Exchange.
I know, there's something about it. I used to actually not like the job. I started off as it, funny enough. And then, like, my opinion of it kind of dropped. And then recently, as I've been, oh, whoops, wrong way. As I've been going about in my level 60, or my quest to Omni 90, I picked this up, and I've actually been really enjoying it. So I kind of, also the vibe it has is really good. Like, I love, like, the clothing vibes you can get. Although, I will say, I still love this. Oh, there they go.
Welcome to the Gladiators Guild adventure. Here our members train tirelessly with sword and shield so that their names might one day be written legend. What's that, a flash of interest in your eye? If you wish to study swordplay, know that admission to the guild is free of charge. I marked you as a woman of action. I am pleased to see it was not wrong. I was not wrong. Now, while you may be familiar with the deadly dance of battle, you are new to us and must begin the battle, or must begin at the beginning.
There we go. Come on, Frogman.
If you wish to take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like it as not far worse. The daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place in public entertainment in all of Ul'dah. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? Ah, there's not an Ul'dah alive who isn't inspired by the rise of a self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of the dream that the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword.
Though its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight in triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy. If the soul stirs, join us. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? I mean, I'm literally not obscure, but that. A decision you shan't regret. One moment, make way for little frog, fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment, you can be considered complete, you must present yourself to the First Sword Malia, seek her out, and obtain her approval. So what I'm thinking is, I might stream this weekend, and we're just gonna do some chill leveling. Because I might have the place to myself for a little while, so I wouldn't mind doing that.
Aye, I heard Lulu too. So your little frog, 'tis a good name, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Malia, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts. I presume you have your reason to choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it easier to learn. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, little, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and if it be your fate, die by it?
Yeah. I just gotta make sure that's working. This also helps because I want to cosplay or I want my character cosplay as a female variation of Clive Rossfield when the time comes, so I need to have Gladiator ready. I need to have Paladin ready.
Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Take this sword, not many like it, but this one is yours now. Consider a gift, if you like. Now wear it on top of your hip as I do. Show me you are ready to begin your training.
Yes, ma'am. Gladiator unlocked. What we're gonna do is add one in, go here, put that on. Oof.
You're amazing. What difference a sword can make. Your expression, your posture, you're already brimming with confidence. Let's see that confidence is warranted, shall we? Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each, and return here when finished. Oh, and your sword, little. Use your sword, little. I'm a gladiator, and I train you as one. Now go.
Alright. I am going to figure out where to get myself gear that fit my character properly. And with that, I will end stream for now. So Daniel, Claire, Jins, anyone who's been lurking, thank you all for hanging out. If you are new, please do like and sub. Highly appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow. And I'm gonna go get some rest and have some food, because now I am hungry. So take care. Have a fantastic night, guys.